Hi, so this is clearly not the video that I wanted to post today, but that's fine. This is fine. On Facebook, I posted that a video would not be going up this week because I lost all of the footage. I lost 2 weeks worth of great footage, at least in my opinion, it was pretty decent footage. It really bums me out because the reason that I've been doing this is to document my experience and all those things, and I just feel like yeah, it's not that big a deal that I lost the footage, but at the same time, that's documentation of my experience that I've lost, and that really hurts a lot. I would try something a little different. So there is going to be a video up, this one, and it's just going to be a casual get ready with me. Oh my god. I really wanted to be consistent on my uploads, but we're gonna make do. So I'm just gonna put some makeup on to feel better about myself. Wow, the lighting, thanks. So let's have a chat. I'm using the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion with SPF 30. I use this to start my day. And I don't know about any of you guys, but I'm obsessed with the smell of like suntan lotion. Anything that smells like suntan lotion, I need it in my life. I want it. At home, I had a candle, one of those big candles from like Bath and Body Works or whatever. And it was like, oh, I forget what it was called. If it was like sun kissed or sun something, suntan, and it actually smelled like suntan lotion, and it was the best scent ever. It was on all summer and sometimes in the winter. I'm just gonna do my brows really quick. I use the Anastasia brow definer. I'm like, it's not the brow wiz. The brow definer is what I use. So what's up, guys? What's new in life? You wanna know what's new in my life? I lost footage. I feel like my brows are so like dry. So if you follow me on Facebook, or if you're like a family member from Facebook, and you recently saw my Facebook post, then you'll know that I started something. I did a thing, guys. So I signed up for this thing. It's called Ko-fi. I don't really know. And I've seen it around, especially with people of the creative field. And essentially, it's them saying, hey, come and support my art. Come and support what I'm doing because it's going to be good, it's going to be big, but I need your help to do it. Now, I'm the type of person that, like, when it comes to sites like Ko-fi or GoFundMe, I'm a little hesitant because I feel like sometimes people abuse it and take advantage of what they're offering. And they'll be like, oh, my son or daughter is going to this school and they need money. Help fund them. And I'm like, join the club, okay? Everyone's kid is going to school and you just do what the rest of us do. You take out a student loan, okay? Come on. So I've always been a little like iffy when it comes to these kind of sites because, and I talked about it in my Facebook post about how it can come across as like asking or seeking handouts from the people you know, or even just people online, from supporters, right? Which I never wanted to seem like that's what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, my passion is writing, and I want to make that a full-time job because that's a very tiring and taxing job. You ask anyone who is in the writing community, who are either published authors, self-published, or what have you, and they'll tell you, writing is hard. Writing is hard. It's essentially, in and of itself, a full-time job. But not everybody has the luxury to make it their full-time job, right? Because if you spend a year writing a book, well, that's a year you're not working, and that's a year that you're not paying bills, etc., etc. A lot of newbie writers or coming up writers will still maintain their day jobs. which just kind of adds to the stress, right? Because then you have someone who, they know what they want to do with their life. They know what their passion is. It's almost like saying you need a career in order to have a career that you want. And in my eyes, spending however many X amount of years working at jobs like at Starbucks where I used to work, or wherever, you know, because I know that those are places that are not the end game. My end game is to one day be comfortable enough financially to say, I can do this full time. I don't have to work this, you know, shitty job. Maybe it's not shitty. I don't have to work this job anymore because I make enough, or I've made enough off of some books that I can spend some time working on the next one. I feel like this brow just like, it went and did its own thing, and girl, I will not stop you. Going in with Glossier Boy Brow in brown. This stuff's amazing. Ew, that's fine. I just lost the sponge. Everything's fine. That works. Long story short, I'm currently writing a book. I'm currently in school. So I've taken out loans. I'm kind of living off that at the moment. I do work. I'm a TA on campus, so I'm making something from that. So I guess what I'm really asking is, are there people out there, like, I think of it like this. You would support an artist, right? Like someone who paints or someone who draws, and you'd be like, hey, I'm a really big fan of your work. Here's some money. Go buy some art supplies. Well, I'm saying I have a laptop currently that is great. It's a fantastic laptop. I've had it for 4+ years now. It's running out of storage space. Yes, I know you can technically use a USB drive and save stories on there or documents or what have you, which I am doing. But I've been meaning to get a new laptop because I want something that has installed hard drive in it. My MacBook Air does not have a hard drive in it. It doesn't even have a CD player. Oh, I'm using the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. That's what it looks like. For the darkest parts of my ojos. I'm a writer. A Mexican, American, Salvadorian writer. I'm trying to achieve a dream. But I'm also trying to make sure that my bills get paid. I'm trying to make sure that I have enough to go buy groceries. I'm trying to make sure that when I do graduate, I can hopefully have the means to connect with the right people and get a job. I think I put too much. It's fine. It's fine. If you would like to support, I'll leave a link down in the description box. To my familia who are used to using Venmo, yes, you can use Venmo, but it would be nice if you guys could learn to use the Ko-fi website, because the way that I can gain more support or more traction to the site is to have people on there who have already donated. It would mean a lot if you guys could go there and donate there, because then other people will see it and go, wow, like, she has a lot of followers or a lot of people supporting her. So that must mean that, like, she's serious about this and they're, you know, her stuff is good and that people want to see it. And so it'll attract other people to go and support. But I understand if you guys just want to do it on Venmo. That's fine too. So with the recent loss of my footage, I have been thinking or brainstorming on getting a vlogging camera. So I'm trying to do some research and find one that works, that isn't too expensive, because I'm not trying to like spend, you know, a crap ton of money on it. But if I'm gonna invest that money into it, then I want it to be worth it, you know. Going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I am in light medium currently. So I do that on the insides of my eyes because that's where... Everything's fine. So yeah, I put the I put the Shape Tape by Tarte on the inside, so that's where my eyes are the darkest. And then I go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. I am also in light medium in this one. I'm gonna do that. This one's a lot more hydrating than the Tarte. I'm on the hunt for a new concealer because I feel like that one's too drying for me. I love the Shape Tape. Like, this Tarte one is so good, but it is very drying on my eyes, and I have really dry skin already, so adding to that would not be smart. I hope my discussion on the coffee thing made sense for everyone. And again, like, if even after this you're like, hey, that's not my thing, that's totally fine. Do not support, that's cool too. Trust me, I'll make my dreams happen with or without your support. But your support would help me tremendously. I want to start doing writer streams on Twitch. Like, I would love to just get the writing community together, live stream, and we can do like writing exercises and prompts together. We can do like live workshops together. I think that would be really cool and a good way to like introduce the way I write to some people and like my style of writing. I'm just putting a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me powder under my eyes. I usually use my RCMA No Color powder, but for the sake of this video and like having something here, this works too. Cool, now my eyes don't look dead. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do my eyes first. So I'm gonna use my new Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession. In that video, that vlog that went missing into the abyss, I did a little mini haul in there because I did go shopping and I took you guys with me, but that doesn't matter now. And I like showed these products off to you guys, but you know, it's fine. It's a new palette, so I don't know what I want to do. I think first I'm going to go in with the middle shade right here. Transition shade. You know, I don't have like I've always believed like I don't have incredibly dark skin. So that, you know, I'm like, yeah, certain makeup will show up on me and it'll look good. But I think my eyes are actually, like, they're pretty dark in terms of pigmentation, that like colors like that middle shade kind of take a while for it to show up on my skin. At least that's what I feel like. I don't know. I actually had, funny story, when I was working at Starbucks, I was often either like cashier at the drive-thru or I was on bar making drinks for drive-thru, but mostly always at the drive-thru. And I remember I was at the window and I was giving this girl her drink and she looked at me and was like, wow, your eyeshadow is really pretty. And I was like, thanks. I didn't have any eyeshadow on. Foundation on and like just concealer, and that was usually all I would put to, well, I would usually put a little more to work, but like that day I was especially lazy. I think I had bronzer on that day too, but that was pretty much it. So she was complimenting the natural hue of my eyelid color. It's so funny, but I'm like, maybe my eyes are just like actually that dark and I never thought they were. I mean, I'm not mad about that. That's fine. Yo, what up? Cool, so now I'm gonna go in with, take the one up here, also on the same brush, a little bit, don't get crazy, and still also put that in the crease, just to deepen it up. If anything, just go slightly lower than the crease. Slightly lower from where we put that first shade. Cool. I should like totally disclaimer and be like, this could go bad like 10 different ways. Blend! Blend! I mean, it's fine, we'll fix it with concealer. Then on a more like precise brush, I'm gonna take this dark one here. And only focus it on this outer corner area. I'll see, I feel like that was what I was trying to go for in the crease but it didn't try. Do I have something in my teeth? Oh my god, you guys didn't tell me. Nice. These are really pretty shadows. And like they're working really well. Not that I'm surprised, like Huda Beauty usually does like some pretty good stuff. I say as if I've bought things from the brand before. And I watch beauty YouTube gurus stuff. Anyway, so if you choose to support me on Ko-fi, I am going to be posting like more snippets there, character sketches, storyboard ideas in the near future. But ultimately, I think that money, getting a vlog camera and upgrading my computer so it has the capability to stream from, so I can get some writer streams going on, buy a mic, and some other streaming tech. So now, ooh, what do I want to use? This one here. Oh, or the top one. No, this one. This one. That's cute. And don't worry if your eyes start to look like a mess right now. I know mine do. It comes together once you reach the end. Like, you'd be surprised how many eye looks I start and I get really frustrated because I'm like, they look disgusting and it looks awful. And then I put on mascara and I'm like, well, that's pretty cute. I have a makeup wipe, so now we can also... Well, I don't want to clean it yet because I'm not done. Okay, we'll keep going. Same defined brush I have. Go back in. I'm going to take very super freaking carefully. I'm going to take that dark brown. Hey. And go right in this corner. Bam. Stamp it. Like that. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm in love. Great purchase of 2019. I'm so impressed with this. And I love it. This is fantastic. Excited to take this to LA. Oh yeah, that was in the vlog that lost all its footage. I'm going to LA. AKA home. To see my tribe. My clan. I'll be going back in April. And I'm actually going because I said I wanted to go to a book festival. The LA Times Festival of Books. I recently talked about it in class and I just felt really nostalgic for it. And I was like, you know what? It's in the city where my home is at and I've always loved going in the past. Like, let's make it happen, you know? And I did. It's all fun. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the top shade right here. Hey, that's me. Really lightly, because this is a very pigmented shade. Holy crap. Surprises me every time. I'll go back in with the shimmer shade and go just lightly over, just in case I like blended out anything I wanted to keep there. For foundation, I say this because it's not really foundation. It's a 4-in-1 tinted moisturizer and it's by Pure. This is my favorite freaking tinted moisturizer ever. It has like light to medium coverage. I've been using this since like high school. It's basically like foundation that's not foundation. Good. It has SPF 20. So on top of the 30 that we've already put, there's some here. Really, it just kind of, like, I have very light blemishes here and there that especially on this side. And this, I feel like, covers it. It evens out the redness of my skin without like caking on so much foundation on my face. So this is nice. The new brush I got that I hauled and then the footage disappeared. First time using it. Dude, first time using brushes is my favorite. Oh, let me use my mirror. My god, it's so good. I'm like, I talked about in that video how I recently bought this brush because I felt like my old brush I've had since like sophomore year of high school, and I felt like it wasn't putting product on my face anymore. It was just kind of absorbing it. So, and I can already tell a difference. Like, it's so good. So good. And I'm gonna go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Stuff is so good. And it smells so freaking good. Happy about. I think there's a mirror in here too, right? Yeah. Define those cheekbones. What cheekbones, she says. I'm extra. I'm also going to take my Too Faced Sweethearts Bronzer in Sweet Tea. I just kind of mix in the middle. I suddenly forgot everything I do. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my Burt's Bees blush. This is in Toasted Cinnamon. Recently purchased it and now I'm freaking obsessed. Like, look at her. Look at her. I don't know what this was, but I was like really excited. And then, just because I'm extra, I recently purchased NARS Blush and Bronzer Duo. Bam! So I'm going to go in a little bit with that blush, just to add a touch of pink. I'll use my e.l.f. stippling brush. And the blush is in Orgasm. And then I'm going to go in with my ColourPop highlighter, my Super Shock Cheek. Find that. This is in On the Cusp, which is, oh, this is so freaking good. It looks like your skin is wet. I love it. But anyways, it's best used with your finger. Like, that will get the best application. So I'm going to use my finger first. Of course, I used it on, like, my bad side of my face first. Are you joking me? I love it. I love it. Oh shoot. I put it on my brows. No. Okay, I think I saved it. Then I go in with a brush and apply it again. Just to like even out everything and make sure it's not just like So going back into my palette, I'm going to do the bottom of my eyes. I think they need a little something. I'm going to go in with the middle shade first, the same one we used on the top in our crease. Because my eyes are super sensitive, I don't go like right into that like waterline area. I go kind of underneath and I just outline this. Because my eyes are babies and they literally can't handle anything near them. Okay, and then I'm going to go in on this shade right here. I'm actually going to mix that with this one a little bit. That big fluffy brush I used to blend everything, I'm going to do the same here. So for that, I'm going to take the brown shade very lightly. And right in that corner, kind of where it connects to the top where we put it. I'm just going to use the underside right here and blend again. I'm going to go in with mascara. I have a lot that I use in rotation. Right now I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess. Really, really good mascara. Super cheap. And no, I don't curl my lashes. Ain't nobody got time for that. I've just been so busy lately, like writing and grading and making sure the kiddos in my class, like, you know, their emails get answered and that they're not confused about what they need to be doing. I recently went book shopping. So if like you guys actually want me to like do a book haul slash clothes haul that has all the stuff I bought, even like some makeup, let me know and I'll be sure to do that in a separate video. I just got really discouraged that all my footage was gone and I don't feel like filming it right now. Alright, and then to top the look off, on days when like, especially during the winter because my lips get really, really dry, they're okay right now, but they can get real dry. So really when it comes to like lipsticks or lip whatever, I usually just go with my lip balm. The ones by Glossier are freaking amazing. They're so good. I have 2 of them and I want to get more. My rose one's my favorite, but this one, the cherry one, does have like a slight reddish tint to it. So if you're into like tinted ones, this one's a really good one too. So I'm just put a little bit there. And it gets a little messy. I probably should have used the clear one because like the red, like it just gives it too much of a color, but it's fine. We like this color, right? Guys, that was this Get Ready With Me. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys have any questions in regards to like my writing practice, the story I'm working on, school, life in general, or if you want to know more about coffee that I signed up for, go ahead and leave questions in the comments below. I will leave links to my coffee and things like that if you want to follow me there, support me there. That would be really great. I recently posted a book synopsis on there, which is the synopsis for the current book that I'm working on. So if you want to see more about what that's about, definitely go check that out. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. And hopefully this channel can continue to grow and the videos that I produce can continue to grow. Next week we will definitely have a video. So be on the lookout for that. Alright you guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.